Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth. Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Salute, and welcome to class, gang. Today we got a good one, so please wipe your feet on the like button. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate it. And hell no, we ain't gonna look over there. But today, we finna look over there, guys. We got a good one. Come on in, guys. Y'all should have those notifications set and those bells hit so that when we go live on this channel, you get the notification and you're not late to class, guys. Let's go, guys. So to title today, guys, we got Japanese women are similar to Western black women in the black community, guys. I tell you no lies. The agenda has been agendering and it's rolled out, guys. They tested on us first, and then they spread it around the world, guys. This is global now. This social media epidemic, remember I told you, attention is the new crack. Social media is the new dealer. And it's unrestricted and unauthorized. Like anybody can go grab some attention. Anybody can go grab some of that social media crack and just take a hit of it and just be high. Just be high and dumb and delusional. But guys, let's get straight on into it. I got my guy KDH. For those that don't know, my guy KDH over from the Toxic Ring Scandals. But we're going to jump right on into it today, proving that, guys, this black culture, this whole culture, this Americanized culture, prostitution is the first hustle. You got to remember, prostitution been the first hustle, guys. This shit is around the world already, guys. Yes, KDH, what's going on, man? Welcome to the class.
Salute to the righteous sphere. You know, like and sub like y'all already don't know. No, I appreciate being on here, but this is a very interesting topic to discuss today. We're going to dive into this one.
Let's go on and do it, man.
That men's preference in women to marry is youth and appearance oriented, and women's preference in men to marry is annual income and educational background oriented.
All right, guys. So you know that's the norm. We date and get in relationships and quote unquote marriages because of youth and fertility, and you know what I mean, for babies, and that's why we pick women and women pick us for resources and for attention that they can gain from having us. All right, guys, that's what he's saying. So it's the same way over there.
However, as women entered the workforce and began to earn more money, dating apps became more popular, and women were able to also choose a partner based on appearance. The percentage of women who say, "I don't want an ugly guy or an old man, even if he has money," is increasing rapidly.
So, in essence, there is now a demand for rich and handsome men. I'm sorry, Ken-san. Even if you become rich, your chances of getting married are zero. I guess that means you have no choice.
メシタさん、
You hear him? Yeah, I hear it from the horse's mouth. So stop running around here with that anecdotal information from one or two people that might have did something with nothing. On the whole, the people out there, over there in the East, is suffering, is starting to deteriorate, just like how we have been suffering. You heard it. KDH, you got anything you want to add to that?
This is just mind boggling, but everything he's saying is true though. I see where he's coming from. I can't even hold him on that. I mean, he's calling it down the middle. It's no different. Don't go off just what one person saying. You gotta take time to know someone and see how they are, no matter what nationality, what culture they're from. Don't mean anything. And this is living proof of that right now.
Message.
you too, you've been lying about your annual income on dating apps, but you haven't matched with anyone, have you?
Look,
Women are also becoming more appearance oriented in their criteria.
I like this. Y'all go check this channel out. I will put the whole video, this whole video in the link in the description. But this was a cool, great look into over there and how their culture and how that Asian culture, the Japanese culture is. You know what I mean? In comedy, this their comedy now, guys. So, in comedy, you can put a lot of the truth.
Misha-san, why did you choose this difficult word to pronounce?
Writer rewrote it.
White bitch. Women are also becoming more appearance oriented in their criteria for selecting men. And nowadays, more men don't have high incomes, and more women can support themselves. So, more women are willing to overlook salary if someone is attractive.
Don't that sound so familiar? Oh, so familiar, guys. Can't make this thing up, man. You can't make this thing up.
He said that appearance will be more important for both men and women in marriage activity in the future.
So, love and marriage have become something for the attractive members of the upper class.
We have no chance, but at least a good comedian can turn his pain and loss into humor on the stage. Meishida-san, it's a pity you are not a good comedian either.
Ken-san, while I may spend it alone, at least I still have a lot of my life left. The only laughter you get on stage is pity.
Meishida-san, please shut up. According to a survey by famous Japanese magazine, women can now meet as many good-looking men as they want on dating apps.
Why is that?
Because the percentage of women who are matched with good-looking men for the purpose of a physical relationship is increasing. Even women who are about the 50th, most popular among 100 women of the same age, can easily be matched with the top 30% of men. So they can.
So, guys, the same problem we have facing us is the same problem they have facing them, because these women have now have access through social media to so many guys. Guys naturally and biologically want to sleep with women. So a woman who is a 5, because a man who is a 10, 8, or 9 sleeps with her, she then takes it in as she is a 10. All the way around the world, guys, in the dating scene. KDH, you want to add something to that?
Just wow, it's this mess is all over the place, man. This is the reason why men are not dating, let alone get married. That's all I gotta say. Is just at looking after this. This is why some men are staying midtown forever, or they just not dating, not seriously. This is proof right here. I mean, you got them using dating apps just like the rest of them. It's a westernized world we in. Even over there, everything's westernized, bro.
And you gotta get you gotta get right when we say do not go with the ways of the world. He didn't say just America. He said the world. So that lets you know that the world gonna be tripping. So the only way is go to your purpose. Just stay on your purpose, bro. Build yourself, then the world, then the world will follow, bro. You can't change the world, but you could change you and the world will follow, bro.
Yeah, and I just want to add too. I mean, it's nothing but divorce. This must be divorce month. I mean, everybody's getting divorced, man. I mean, whether it was married 2 years, 18 years, 25, 30 years. I mean, that's a reminder there why to stay midtown. Not to say not to get in a relationship ever, but don't rush into marriage, especially that fast. If you're gonna do it, if you do it at all, for that matter, don't do it the ways of the world type of thing. Do a non legalized marriage.
Facts.
Easily find a good-looking man. That's why it is so easy for even the 50th most popular women to be matched with the top 30% of men.
I see. So, even if it is just a one night stand for a good looking popular guy, the women who have slept with such a guy will mistakenly think, I dated a guy of that caliber, so I should be able to marry a guy of that caliber.
That's right. So these women become more and more dreaming of men's looks, which raises the bar for choosing a man in marriage activity.
By dating good looking men for fun on apps, women start to misunderstand their own attractiveness and look down on the not as attractive men who are about their own level.
That's right. It's a very hard time for men who are not cool or good at talking to women.
So guys, you heard it from the source's mouth right there, guys. It's not good. They're not having a good time over there, just like we. So we sit here and act like our struggles is. This is why I tell you, don't beat yourself up, man, because there's always somebody going through it worse than you. You got to be grateful for what you do have. This is some real good information right here, guys. This is eye-opening.
So, in short, the marriage rate in Japan is decreasing due to the good looking rich men who are popular with women.
That's right.
I want you to think about why these men are handsome and popular. It is because there are non-good looking men who make them look good in comparison. The good looking guys who are popular should be thankful to you. Ken-san. They are able to be popular because there are so many moneyless, non-good looking old men like you in Japan.
Meshita-san, shut the fuck up! Rai-chan, out of Meshita-san and I, who do you think would have more luck on a dating app?
Before bitching about how the top 30% of men get all the women because they're so good looking, did you ever think maybe they just put in more effort? Like, hairstyles or jewelry or makeup. Yes, men can wear a little bit of makeup, and women put in all this effort. And then we're just seen as, oh, it's normal, it's expected. Whereas men put in the tiniest bit of effort, and all of a sudden, oh, he's so good looking, I could never measure up to that ideal.
Because the closer you get to the truth, the more pushback you gonna get from those who benefit from the lie and those who's playing let's pretend and let's keep the mask on. Guys tend to come from behind the mask, you mean, and expect a woman that's not behind the mask. That's logical, man. Why we gotta play let's pretend with y'all all of the time? Why we can't just be who we are naturally? So you can see if you want to mess with us and if that line up. Like, this is that I want to change a nigga in every female, guys. Don't let them fool you.
Maybe you could if you tried. Wait, I just remembered it's you two I'm talking about. Maybe not.
White bitch! It is said that in the marriage activity market, a man's market value is determined by his annual income and appearance, while a woman's is by her age and appearance.
So in the romance market, appearance is 90%, but in the marriage activity market, men can compensate for their appearance with their economic power.
That's right. The uglier you are, the more money you need to make up for it.
I see.
Meshito-san, you need to be a millionaire. However, it seems that women tend to lower the bar for appearance and annual income as they get older.
So men should target women who are past marriageable age and have lowered the hurdles they are looking for in a potential partner.
The problem, however, is that many unattractive, unmarried men in their 40s and 50s want to marry young women in their 20s.
Moreover, when they are younger, unmarried women also set the bar very high for their first marriage partner. So when the hurdle is lowered, the bar will still be too high for many men to meet.
In short, what is needed to increase the marriage rate in Japan is to compromise.
There's nothing you could offer that would be compromise enough.
God damn it!
Ken-san.
Man.
Wow, they going in. They just fed up as we over here in the U.S.
That's a fact, KD. Yo, you just saw it for yourself, man. No cap, no flex. I got another piece of content that I think our ladies, our sisters will find quite interesting. You know what I mean? Because these Asians, Japanese, Chinese, they all want a piece of the action now, guys. Y'all see the thumbnail. These women want in. They went in. They sat around there and they watch you sisters play with the shit that's for them too. You know what I mean? And now they want in. So, Katie, tell me what you think about this shit right here, bro. I don't hear a lot of sisters talking about this.
Six in the words of Johnny Gill, my mama, my.
Yeah, I know that's a staple over here, yo. You been watching our channel?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Is it getting pretty scary out there in them streets? Well, let me explain to you. Y'all remember back in June where a conservative group called Alliance for Equal Rights took a case to the Supreme Court, the case dealing with affirmative action in colleges and universities and challenging the admission rule that says that they would admit people based on race, right? Y'all remember when affirmative action was supposed to help Black people? Well, back then they said minorities, and we know how that worked out, right? But nevertheless, that conservative group won, and that the United States Supreme Court said, yeah, well, it is unlawful for universities to basically discriminate against certain people while letting other people in. Okay. Well, that same group that represented Asians and some white people They're like, well, why stop there? Let's go even further. Now let's go into, some of these other groups. Well, there's an Atlanta-based group called Fearless that is a, I guess, foundation to help Black women, small business owners by giving them grants. Now it is said that it's about 60 members in this group.
And what do these women do with the money to help the community? What do the sisters do with all of this? Like, you know, because everything that they create, it got to be about them with no men included, no children included. It just got to be about them. And who benefit but them? And what do they do with the money? Why do they always be running around here crying broke? Why don't the sisters own something in our land yet? Like, the sisters don't run the hospitals. The sisters don't run nothing, bro. Like, with the amount of men that they drag through the courts, you would at least think that the Black woman is at the head of the court system, and they not. This shit is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, this is
But
bad, bro.
the Asians want in. They want in on some of those participation grants and some of those participation awards given to the so-called special ed class of America. Yeah, they want in.
See, I believe this is going on. The main reason is going on, Goodbread, because they came from Japan. They've been Americanized fully. They in full Americanized mode, so they're going to act the same way that American woman act, whether it's a Black or white woman. They're fully activated now. They're going to
Fully
react the
activated.
same way they were. Yeah.
And a result of our sisters acting a fool and putting them on the game on a grand scale and getting away with it, and lying and eating crab legs and getting away with it. So the racists have sat around and watched this now, and they're like, you know what?
This is sad.
It's crazy.
One of the founders of the group is Keisha Knight Pulliam. Y'all remember Rudy on the Cosby Show, and she has two other partners, and some of the investors are banks like Bank of America and Costco, just to name a few. Well, they're being sued. All of them are being sued by the group that took it to the United States Supreme Court, and specifically, it says this. The nonprofit American Alliance for Equal Rights, founded by affirmative action foe Edward Blum, said in its lawsuit that the firm called Fearless Fund is violating Section 1981 of the Civil Rights Act of 1866, a U.S. law barring racial bias in private contracts by making only Black women eligible in a grant competition. It was filed in federal court in Atlanta. So again, they use the Constitution, or, the Civil Rights Act that was supposed to help Black people.
They use the same thing that you could use. Oh, say word. Look how she try to make it sound like, sis, all they did was got to the education that y'all been sitting around there scamming everybody with. Because that's all y'all doing with y'all little funds that y'all don't let nobody in. Why y'all not hiring no Asians? All y'all got to do is hire some Asians. That's all they asking for, is why y'all not hiring no Asians? How y'all trying to come up with the totally take all of the scam money? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, just embarrassing, yo. And like I said, you don't never see this money, bro. Where's this money at? The kids all broke. The kids are all fucked up. Black kids is fucked up.
But the Asians are saying, well, let's use it to help us against them. Now, in this lawsuit, it is saying that, well, Asian Americans and white people, they've been, excluded from that fund, and they should be able to get, some of those grants too. But since they're not, we're going to sue. And so Mr. Blum is saying, oh, we ain't stopping there. We're actually going to make this the model to go after a whole bunch of other organizations that are, let's just keep it a buck, just for Black people. He didn't say that, but I'm going to say that.
And I wish I would stop saying just for Black people, bro. It's for Black bitches, bro. Stop playing with us, yo. Y'all ain't giving the men shit. Y'all ain't giving the builders You know what I mean? Nothing. Y'all don't give us nothing. But yet I bet you y'all take simp boy dollars to help fund y'all programs, but y'all don't give us nothing. And the program don't have no man, just a bunch of man-hating programs being built off of some taxpayers and hardworking citizens off their back. Like, I can't with these people. They should get it. Split it right down the middle. Because why do we care, sir, black man? We don't have nothing. They don't give it. This ain't for us. They ain't giving us nothing. This is a battle between the chicks of the races now. They all modernized. They modernized now. They done turned on each other.
That's a mic drop.
That's just for
Salute, word, bro. That shit crazy though. Do you hear this shit though, KDH?
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, I don't never hear men being supported with these funds that y'all receive. So that's a lie. And then the one that run it, Rudy from Cosby Show, run this. She run the organization that got sued. I didn't know that. That's surprising. That's very shocking.
Yeah, they be secretive because they be running scams and they be head of the scam. You know what I mean? And it's how they be robbing the people with the donations and shit. Always need you to donate. Like, y'all already have money. When do y'all start building? All right, then what do y'all do with the donations? Like, y'all do know, guys, when y'all donate to these organizations, bro, your money go towards the people's salary. All of these rich ones with the nice handbags, you pay their salary. You pay the organizers of the donation salary. You don't actually donate to anything that they talking about. They gonna give it to the little boy with the fly on him. When they say cut, screen, go, that little boy get up, wipe the paint or wipe the dust off, and he jump his ass in the taxi, go to McDonald's. Come on, bro. This is why people ain't got no money in the community. Because the way they scam, the scammers end up losing it. And then the fools that need the entertainment and need the dopamine hit of feel good, you know what I mean? They just give their money away, all their money away. So you see, you got two peas in a pot that stay broke. They don't get nowhere. One ain't no better than the other.
for black people or that benefits black people and exclude everybody else. Now, of course, we know here in America, black people ain't got hardly two nickels to rub together. And the two nickels we do have to rub together, we have to scrape and get it, or it does come from other.
And that's your business. That's your business. Every single problem you have in life is up to you to fix. And it's you. That's how I'm coming into 2024, bro. It's the whole loaf or nothing at all, bro. You either understand that or I'm not fucking with you, bro. Like, you know what I mean, Katie, you here, so you could vouch for me on this. We communicate all throughout the day because part of that reason is because you understand that every decision you make, every choice you make is in your control.
Yep, you either all in or all out. So that's what it come down to.
You know what I mean, guys? Like, y'all got to get away from these people that be so delusional and thinking that somebody got to give them something, somebody doing something to them, bro. If you got some people that's always thinking somebody's doing something to them in your circle, that should get very energy draining, bro. Because all they want to do is sit up around you and act like a fucking victim. That shit will turn you into a victim, bro. This is why we don't have shit.
Organizations, that's feeling guilty. Maybe here, Negro, here's some money, so y'all we can say we did something, right? And so they're going after those funds. And you know what? It's a conservative group, and the United States Supreme Court is what? Mostly conservative. 6-3, 6 conservatives, 3 liberals. And so, of course, the assumption is, well, when his group takes that to the United States Supreme Court, Clarence Thomas and them going to be like, well, yeah, we don't see why not. And black organizations that are saying it's just for black people, they're going to start to get sued, lose a lot of money. And you're going to see a lot of, applicants from Asians, because this is what this is really about. Because y'all remember, of course, with the affirmative action in regards to education, they were saying, well, because we're so smart, we can't get in. So you're going to see a lot of people like that fill out applications rather to black organizations and just hope and wish that they get denied because they ain't black and they're going to sue them. So it's getting very interesting. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary.
That's a fact, yo. Interesting, very is definitely true, yo. KH, you want to add anything before we go and wrap this one up?
Yeah, one thing you always say on this show, which is very true and very true to everyone, that they should take note know what you're signing up for.
Got it. Definitely, guys. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and pour into yourself, bro. It's crazy out here. All right, guys, we out of here. See you on the next one.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.